What is going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Tyler Lego here, and today we're going to be looking at one of the most climatic scenes off of Episode 3, which is when Anakin Skywalker turns into Darth Vader. I personally love that scene, and I actually love both of these sets. So we're going to be looking at the two Darth Vader transformation sets. So the first one was 7251, came out in 2005, went for $7 US, and had 53 pieces and 3 minifigs. And we're going to be comparing it against the 75183, went for 25 US or 30 Canadian, had 282 pieces, 6 minifigs. I don't really agree with that, but we'll get into it. And it came out in 2017. Honestly, both these sets are very good. I like both of them. We're also going to be comparing against the Pics, just to see how accurate it is, as well as we're going to have a movie clip, like always, in the description. So if you want to see the scene, just click that link and we'll take you right to that scene from episode 3. And I always encourage people to do that just because it gives a little bit better review, and who doesn't like watching the movie footage? But yeah, anyways, we're going to get right into it. Can't wait, but enough talk, let's get right into it. So guys, to start, we'll look at the 2005 Darth Vader Transformation. So as you can see, it's very, very, very small, which is part of the reason why I put this on a, well, it's on the minifig display, just because it is a tiny set. So you have a little medical droid on the right, and then you can transform him into Darth Vader by just doing this. And there, now he's Darth Vader. So nothing too crazy about this set. It is a very small set, very simple, which I kind of like about it. Since, I mean, we don't really have anything like this nowadays. Everything's just huge and kind of expensive, honestly. So it's nice to have just a little set for $7 US that you could buy. If you're a kid, you could get your hands on Darth Vader and Anakin, which was awesome because, I mean, those are some of the best minifigs. But now, let's take a better look at the minifigs. So here we have the two minifigs that come with the set. So you have Anakin Skywalker on the right and Darth Vader on the left. So you can see that they kind of have a bloody Anakin Skywalker's face, which was actually kind of morbid for 2005. They didn't have many minifigs that had any blood on them, so kind of interesting that they did that. So yeah, I'll show you guys under Darth Vader's mask. You may not think that this Darth Vader is anything special, but that's actually an exclusive minifig. Both of these minifigs were exclusive to this set, mainly just because of the faces. The bodies are exactly the same, but the faces are different. They kind of look odd, but you know what? It's cool that they made an exclusive for these guys. But yeah, that's the minifigs. Now let's take a look at the much newer 2017 Darth Vader Transformation. So here is the much, much bigger 2017 Darth Vader Transformation. So we're gonna get into the pictures later, but this is just excellent. The design of it's spot on. Even just little things like that medical droid is better designed. They have a little flying droid going around, checking out, just like in the movie. They also have a little stand for both the lightsabers. I wouldn't keep those on for display, but it's a nice little feature to have. So what's really cool about this is I got the minifigs on, and they've really, really improved on it. So you can take this like this, and let's say you want to turn him into Darth Vader. So you start it off like this. So I'm going to twist this around. So if you want to turn him into him, you twist it. Then you can take this and sort of slide that mask on to him like in the movie. So you can see he's on there. It's a little tricky to actually do. And then, nicely, you can pull this back down, up, and he's Darth Vader. And then you can make him do the no thing when he finds out Padme died. Actually, as I break everything, which he actually breaks everything, we'll get into that. So, he goes like this, and that snaps off, that snaps off. So it kind of is a really cool little gimmick to kind of recreate the scene. I think they did an excellent job on this. It's much better than the Emperor's Palpatine shuttle. They tried to kind of do this in the ship and it just didn't work. But here I think they did an excellent job at it. But now we'll take a little bit better look at the minifigs. We're not going to look at all of them like this medical droid or this little flying droid because I don't consider them minifigs, but we'll look at the 4 main minifigs. So we'll start off the least interesting minifig of the lot. Not that he's bad, it's just this little medical droid, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, there's him. Let's quickly move on to something more interesting. We have Emperor Palpatine. So great job on him. He also has leg printing, which is awesome. There's no back torso printing, but there is back face printing. I'll get this guy out of the way. So you can see they have an angry face and a more calm kind of dark side face. So yeah, pretty good job. He actually is a little bit different too. He's more of a yellowy kind of looking to him, yellowy beige, I guess. So he's a great looking minifig, really like him. And then we'll move on to Darth Vader. So as you can see, huge improvements. I just wanted to get the old one and the new one next to each other. I really liked when LEGO added that little bottom mask piece, which I'll show you, because it really gave a lot more options. He's a lot taller, like in the movie, so just more accurate. So they have that calm face, and there is no back face for him, just more scars on the back of his face. It's exactly the same with the other burnt Anakin. So great looking guy, minifig. There is no back torso printing, but both these guys have that new cape, which is awesome. It doesn't wreck as easy. If you guys have looked at the older capes, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then over here, we have Anakin and the newer Anakin, both the burnt versions. So as you can see, big difference. This may be my favorite burnt Anakin, although I do like the old one. They did a good job. And then I'll just show you guys quickly the back. So get Palpatine out of the way. As you can see, the one has no back, nothing. The other one, he has it all burnt, and you can see it on his back. So pretty cool, great job. I think they did an excellent job off of the new minifigs, and I still think they did a good job off the new ones. It's just obviously you can see huge improvements. I mean, that Darth Vader looks way better than the old one, although the old one gets nostalgia points, so I'll give it that. But now, as always, let's look at the movie pics just to see how accurate this set is. And as well, if you want to see the movie footage, just click the link in the description and that will take you to the video that I made that specifically basically captures this scene. So we have the first scene, which is when Anakin is becoming Darth Vader, so you can see he's all mangled up. And then we'll quickly take it to when Darth Vader says no, when Padme dies. So just, if you can see that this is oval, and just like the oval scene that was made, the new Darth Vader's transformation really captures this. The old one really doesn't, but it was so old and it wasn't very much money. So, you know, you can only do so much with so many pieces that you have. Here's a little stand. There's that droid and Emperor Palpatine. That actually isn't the right droid. They should have used the same one that's in the medical chamber on Hoth. But anyways, yeah. Here's another good scene. You can definitely see that it is an oval type look to it. This is honestly fantastic. If you're wondering how they could make Darth Vader's transformation any better, whoever made this mock, great job. I mean, wow, they did such a good job. I honestly love looking at different little creations that people make, because it is actually, it's pretty cool. I always appreciate what other people can make and do, because I like to make mocks, and I know a lot of you guys do too. And here's the last pick that we'll look at. So as you can see, those droids are actually accurate. I was wrong about that. They just didn't include this minifig in the set, which they probably should have, but they didn't. But they have that little medical droid and the bigger, fatter one, I guess, included in it. So just They did a great job at this, honestly, for the price it's at. Like I've said, they couldn't have did a better job. But yeah, those are the Pics. I thought they would help out with the review. Well guys, that was my review. Hope you enjoyed it. Honestly, looking at these two sets, it's really hard to compare them just because one's 25 US, the other one's 7 US, so there's a big price difference. I thought they did a good job back in 2005, but looking at those pictures and looking at the movie footage, obviously the 2017 version blows it out of the water. I don't think they could have did a better job at the scale they made it. I mean, maybe they could have included walls, but that would have been more of an expensive set, and you don't really need that to kind of capture the moment in the set. So I found that the 2017 did it excellent, but it is always cool looking at the older versions. In this case, we can kind of see how it changed into what it is today. The only thing is, I mean, I can't really say anything for the new one to improve on. 6 minifigs, like I mentioned, is kind of ridiculous because I don't view a lot of those things as minifigs, except for maybe the medical looking droid. But all in all, pretty good looking set. But yeah, that was my review. If you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing. And again, always let me know what you guys think. Which set do you like more? Do you own these sets? What do you think of them? I always like to hear what other people's opinions are on them. But yeah, thanks for watching. That's all I got for you today, but take care. Catch you on the next one.